So I use Instagram probably the least, and I use Snapchat a lot to talk with friends, and then I use TikTok mainly just for random entertainment and just wasting time, basically.
Social networks help me stay connected with people I haven't seen in a really long time. I get to see life changes, and I think that's the best part about social networks.
I like how social media gives you the opportunity to sort of show certain passions or things that people wouldn't generally know about you.
I like that you can send pictures and view other people's stories, which is like an update on their day.
I really like that it keeps me in touch with all of my friends and people that I've met over the years. I use it probably a couple hours a day, depending on if I'm having a conversation or if I'm just scrolling through my feed, getting updated on news.
Some pros of social networks include that sense of connectivity, ability to get new ideas, be able to communicate with people that you wouldn't have known you could meet.
I think the pros would be allowing people to have a greater reach to other people.
It does keep me connected, and it is very entertaining and enjoyable experience.
I think the pros of social media include like communication and talking with friends, some entertainment.
The ability to connect with people all over the world and maybe people that you had lost contact with, like old friends.
A con of social networking is that it does take up a lot of time during my day, especially when I am scrolling through my feed when I should be studying, for example.
The cons would be anonymity, so like people being able to say things without consequence.
There's a lot of negativity with it in some cases.
But one thing that's a bit difficult with social media is that a lot of people get lost in what other people think of them. So then they're worried about like how they look or how many likes they have instead of just like being able to share what they're passionate about.
I would say that social media is a progress. I think that allowing people to communicate across the world is really important.
You know, social networks isn't a natural part of our human interaction, and having it can sometimes distract us from what's really important.
Some people are so enveloped with their social media that they don't really think about actual real life anymore.
I think it's both progress and a problem, because there's lots of pros in like communicating with friends and creating some forms of content, but outside of that, there's a lot of weird things that can happen on social media, fake things being spread or just like hateful messages, I guess.
I think having social networks is definitely progress in terms of technology, and it also has helped us be connected with people all the way across the world that we normally wouldn't be connected to. So I definitely see social networking as an advancement.
I think that social media isn't necessarily indispensable. Like, I could definitely live without it if I tried, but it is nice to always have a way to keep up with my friends that I don't get to see every day.
I would say that I can be very addicted to social networks, especially when I'm not doing anything.
I could go without having social media if I had to. I would survive without it, but would definitely choose to have it in my life.
I have noticed there are days where if I'm totally into something else, I hardly even touch social media. If I don't have a whole lot going on, I might just end up wasting some time on it.